In this video, I'm going to give you 5 signs that it's time to let go of something or someone in your life right now. Sit tight. Welcome back to another video. My name is Jen Palco. So spring is upon us once again. And when springtime rolls around, you see a lot of people do their little spring cleanups, whether it's in their yard, whether they're trying to detox something from their life. And, you know, it's a really good time to do that. Not only because we've just come away from this more very yin, wintry hibernation season where we don't want to do much, we're sprouting out like a flower. And a lot of spring is associated with new beginnings and new growth. Okay, so just like that seed that is now coming to fruition, you may feel that energy within your body. You may be getting nudges to maybe eat better, clean up your diet in some capacity, or to move your body in a different way. And in some cases, letting go of certain habits, lifestyles, or people in your life. So I'm going to give you 5 signs that you may be experiencing right now that is basically your energetic body telling you that it's time to finally let go and declutter. Number 1 sign, you are giving more energy than you're getting. Let's talk about in relationships, for example, because a lot of people are probably going to feel this time of year where, ooh, this relationship isn't working for me anymore, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a significant other, just something doesn't feel right with the dynamic between the two of you. So when you're giving more energy than you're getting, what do I mean by that? It's when somebody doesn't respect your boundaries, when somebody is kind of taking energy out of you rather than it giving you something that maybe it used to give you. And this can apply to other things, maybe food you're eating right now. For example, food that once gave you pleasure, now you feel like you're suffering more from it. You're getting more inflamed. You're feeling more lethargic. Your body is giving you a sign that you need to eat in a different way because this no longer resonates with you. You have to understand that everything is on a different vibrational frequency in life. And sometimes as we go through life, or maybe we have a lot of self-growth or transformation that we're working with inside of ourselves, we find that we no longer resonate with things that we once resonated with. And a lot of it is letting go of the attachment to that person, to that thing, to that lifestyle, to that substance, to that food, to that exercise even, that kind of thing. Number 2 sign, it starts to feel like clutter in your life. It starts to feel heavy and constricting, as opposed to opening you up. So maybe you're going through a period of a lot of growth right now, or you have goals that you've been thinking about achieving in your life. You want to start something new, a new venture. This is the perfect time to do it. Spring is all about growth and vision, and achievement of your goals. And sometimes when things in our life start to feel really cluttered, really heavy, like they're dragging you down, this is a hindrance to your own growth. So a lot of times we stay attached to things just out of habit. And it's not, like I said, it's no longer resonating with us, but it's no longer freeing up that energy. It's constricting our energy and our potential for that growth. So feel inside your body what it feels like, either when you're hanging out with somebody, when you're eating a certain food, whether you're doing a certain movement, some sort of habit that you've been thinking about letting go of for a while now. How does it make you feel deep down? Number 3, you've been feeling this pull or this nudge for a while now and stuffing it down, ignoring it. Sometimes it can come out as physical manifestations. So this could be when you're hanging out with somebody who's a little too toxic for you right now, or not resonating on the same frequency as you, or you're eating certain things, or you're doing certain movements, you keep getting injured, you keep getting sick. These are all signs by your body like, hey, knock, knock, it's time to switch something up here. I'm ready to move on from this unhealthy attachment or this unhealthy, toxic person in my life. And a lot of times we get the nudge, but we don't listen to ourselves. We ignore it. Why? Because we still have this bond with it. And we think back to when it actually gave us something. It gave us pleasure. So we're trying to re-experience that or recreate it. Yet deep down, we know we're not getting the same benefit. So it's this pull or this nudge that we keep stuffing down, that it almost feels like it just wants to break free. But our brain won't let it, because it's stuck in the loop or the pattern of, but this was always good for me, and I always had a good time with this person, or this always made me happy, and so it should still make me happy. So we hold on to things that are no longer resonating with us just out of habit. So when you feel the pull, listen to that. Number 4 sign, you feel guilty or obligated, or maybe even judged. So you can feel like another person is always judging you for maybe changing your life in a certain way. So that's an unhealthy attachment right there. Or you can feel like this internal judgment that's kind of like your authentic self or your higher self judging you when you do something that's no longer good for you or resonating with you. So say like your authentic self really wants you to take care of yourself better and eat better, and you just keep like blowing it off, and you keep drinking or you keep eating all the stuff that's making your body sick and feel awful all the time. But at the same time, you feel guilty for doing it, because you're like, something within you is like, I shouldn't is just a horrible word to begin with, but I shouldn't be doing this, right? You feel guilty, or you feel obligated, like you need to keep hanging out with this person or keep dating this person, even though you know like there's something off about it. So yeah, that's a big sign. And number 5, the communication just feels off now. The communication, just something, it's like you're in 2 different parallel worlds or timelines, like you're here and the other person's here, or something you're doing that you once loved to do is just no longer gives you the same effect. There's like this mismatch now, an energetic mismatch to your system. Pay attention to this. This is a really, really important one, where you feel like either bored or just there's no longer any relatability to somebody in your life, maybe, or to something. And again, it goes back to just doing things out of habit. But this is a huge one. When the communication is off, just something feels off, you have to pay attention to that stuff, because it's a glaring sign for you. So those are just some key signs to pay attention to of things that may be blocking your growth right now. Like I said, we're in the season of new beginnings, of new starts, of detoxing. Why do you think everybody is really raring to, like, they have more energy, right? You feel like you have more energy to do stuff. It's not all in your head, okay? It's the energy of the season, of this time of year, where it's really about looking at all the things in your life right now that you feel kind of off with, and really taking a look at that and be like, am I holding on to this for the right reasons? Why am I still holding on to this? Am I holding on to it because I feel guilty, I feel judged, I feel obligated? It's something that I used to love, and my brain is just like holding on to this thing. So I just want you to be aware that it's okay to let go of things in your life that are no longer resonating with you. And it doesn't mean you have to like just cut everybody out of your life who you feel like, like we don't have a lot in common anymore. What I mean is just take a look at the relationship, okay, that you have with that person. Take a look at the relationship you have with that food, okay, that way your body is moving right now. And really, you know, zone in on it and ask yourself, what can I shift about this, okay? Do I need to shift something about this? Is it blocking my own internal growth right now? Is it making me feel heavy, cluttered? Do I need to kind of limit my time with that person, limit my exposure, limit how much I'm doing a certain activity in my life right now. Do I keep getting sick? Do I keep getting injured? All of these things are really big signs that, you know, the intuitive side of us can really pick up on if we allow it to. So anyway, I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know in the comments below what you think, if you have any more ideas or things that you're experiencing right now where you feel like you can't let go of something or somebody in your life. You feel like this bond that's really difficult to break and you don't know why. A lot of times it's fear-based, or it's coming just from the mental level, not from the emotional level or heart level. So hit that like button, subscribe. I put out new videos every single week for you on all kinds of cool topics. And I really appreciate you watching and supporting this channel. And until next time, have a great day. Peace.